Back to the country and take you to the county of Kisumu, which is tonight on heightened surveillance to stop the spread of the deadly Indian variant of the coronavirus. This after 5 cases of the variant was detected among workers at the Kibos Sugar Company. Speaking to journalists today, Kisumu Health CEC Dr. Boaz Otieno Nyunya said the numbers of the cases so far recorded stand at 5 and not 8 as earlier reported. However, Nyanza Regional Commissioner Magu Mutindika has dispelled fears that Kisumu may not host this year's Madaraka Day celebrations because of the discovery of the new strain in the country. Kevin Ogutu with that update.
Kibos Sugar Factory in Kisumu, the place where 3 weeks ago the Indian variant of COVID-19 was detected in 5 out of 100 who tested positive for the virus. This came just days after a large number of immigrants from India joined the factory's workforce.
We have detected 5 new cases that may be linked to the initial group of infections traceable to the Indian variant. We have confirmed that there are just 5 so far amongst that cluster of people.
More than 300 kilometers from Kisumu, at the National Assembly establishment, members of parliament from Kisumu County were not happy that travelers passed all the stops to Kisumu County.
This is the first instance we are having the Indian mutant of COVID in Kenya. Is there likelihood that the tracing system is not well enough so that next week it comes somewhere else in the country and suddenly we are another India in Kenya?
As much as we are concerned about Kisumu, the bigger danger if this spreads across the country, it is going to make a situation which is already bad worse. And remember that this variant is more infectious and it affects even younger people.
The minister has let us down. I would have expected by now for him to have taken immediate and stringent steps, rather than sit there quietly and hope that somebody else does this thing. I feel that the minister, who used to come give us figures every day, has let us down.
Kisumu's health department is, however, assuring residents that it was doing all it can to avert a health crisis.
Out of 58 positive cases, we have put a network, around them, and the 5 that we have now are a result of that exercise. So even tomorrow, the results will be another increase in numbers.
We are doing greater surveillance. We are doing rapid tests so that if we discover you are positive, in the next 30 minutes we already know if you're positive or negative. We look for your contacts, we test them. So we are now doing the 3rd generation, which means your secondary, your tertiary contacts. And after these 5 were detected last night from PCR, there are teams already in the field, now going to the 4th or 5th generation.
Nyanza Regional Commissioner Magu Mutindika maintains that Kisumu will still host this year's Madaraka Day celebrations slated for 1st June despite detection of the new variant. However, not more than 2,000 attendees will be allowed inside Jomo Kenyatta Stadium in Mamboleo, where the event will be hosted on invite-only basis. Kevin Ogutu, KTN News.
Well, let's explain that further as different